Shalom. Shalom. All right. Shalom. Shalom. Giving all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Yakim that's pushing his truth out the four corners of the earth and all truth and sincerity and intelligence. Shalom. And just real quick, man, I was looking at this clip about Elon Dusk. All right, I call him Peon Dusk, you know. But he said that, Babylon the Great, which we know as, America, is a 1,000% going into bankruptcy. Now, all these different videos, has been coming out about the American dollar because the American dollar has been, was been holding this, this whore up, man. All right. It's like, say, if you got a house, right? You got a house, you got cars, a car, whatever it is, and to sustain that and keep that, you have to go to work, make money, right? Now let's just say you ain't making no money. You lose all of that. Okay. Like America. America is losing everything. All right. Once this place go out, once this place goes bankrupt, then we're about to see the true nature of, these so-called civilized people. All right. Because he said 1,000%, 1,000% this place is going into bankrupt. Now let me just, and I just started this just now. Let me look up the word bankrupt. All right. Bankrupt. All right, it says bankrupt in the etymology online, in the state of one's unable to pay just debts or meet obligations. All right, so think about it. Babylon the Great is in. Matter of fact, let's look this up. Let's look this up. All right, that's the spirit, right? Just flowing in the spirit. National debt, national national debt, right? It says, as of early February 2026, the total U.S. national debt has surpassed $38.5 trillion. So Babylon the Great is in surpassed $38 trillion in debt. So when you look up bankruptcy, it says in the state of one's unable to pay just debts or meet obligations. So Don, not Donald Trump, America can't pay that back. America cannot pay that back. So which means America is going into bankruptcy, man. Which is true. You can see the writing on the wall. This place is going into bankruptcy. All right. You can't pay that back. You're buried in thick clay. Right? That's what the scripture says in Habakkuk. Right. We'll get there. And this is prophecy. This is how we know we are at the end, man, and that these scriptures are true. All right. Salakia. What the hell am I doing? All right, this is Habakkuk 2. Okay. So it says, uh this is Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So it says the vision is yet for an appointed time. The vision of what, man? All these prophecies happening in this place, what? Going down. The dollar crashing. All right. This place going into bankruptcy. All right. The crashing from the hills. All right. Where everybody on the same playing field, to where you don't have you don't have the middle class, because that's what it's set out to do: destroy the middle class. All right, this place gonna go into bankruptcy to where they got to implement, this digital currency, which is gonna lead to the MOT, the implementation of the MOTB, which is the CHIP. Okay, they're gonna want to put this chip within you, man. Right, this is the truth, and this is what the Lord got His men, week in and week out, warning you. Okay. So the vision is yet for an appointed time. In the end, it shall speak. And we are definitely at the end, and it is speaking. Like I said, you have all these different videos, all these different alternative news outlets, and all these different people on these podcasts going into the American dollar, man, going into this gold, going into this currency, right? You see, I think I saw something somewhere else, something about accepting different currencies, something like that. I forgot. I don't want to say nothing that's wrong, all right? But it says, any and it shall speak. It will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not right in him, but the just shall live by faith. So this devil, his soul is not right within him. Okay, his soul is not right with him. The so-called white man, these Edomites, the elite, even you Peon Edomites, your soul is not right within you, man. Because you walk around here with your nose pointed up as if though you're the hierarchy as individuals on the planet Earth. But when you do the history on you people, you're the scum of the earth, man. All right. But the just shall live by faith. All right. It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Need to keep it at home. That's why you see America, right? Especially like, you know, really shining light on you so-called white people. You like to go to these other different countries and take over their areas and their lands and steal their resources, bro. Right? That's why the scripture says you're not a keeper at home. You go everywhere else terrorizing the earth, man. Right? Who enlarges his desire as hell, and as death he cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto himself all nations, and unto heapeth unto him all people. Okay, so he transgressions by wine and put all these different philosophies in the planet Earth, man. He allow all these different philosophies in the planet Earth that that throw people off, man. You know, YOLO. You can serve all these different gods. Really trying to take the fear of the Lord out of this place, man. Okay, and it says that he gathereth unto himself all nations, which this is going into his NWO, his New World Order, man. All right. See, in Job 20, watch this. This is Job 20 and 20 in the NLT. They were always greedy and never satisfied. Nothing remains of all the things they dream about, man. So he's always greedy and never satisfied, right? Here it is. He got the planet Earth. He's got his blessing, right? But he wants to sit in the seat of the Most High, man. He wants to control humanity. You know, it says, verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and saying, woe to him that increaseth which is not his? How long, right? Woe unto him that increaseth which is not his. All right. Because what, man? The things that you are a thief, right? You steal, you rape, rob, and murder, man. That's your rap sheet, right? That's your bio. That's your biography. A thief. Okay? You increase it in things that which is not yours. Here it is, just for an example. You claiming a nationality that's not even yours. It says, and to himself, Salakia, and to him that ladeth, right? That ladeth, okay, which, and then you go into that word ladeth, with load himself with thick clay. And you go into that word clay in his aptite, it says weight of pledges, heavy debts, right? And we bring out these precepts all the time, but these precepts are applicable what we see in the news. All right. So he's in what? So who is this talking about? Right? You are in thick clay, thick debt, man, heavy debt, right? So you will surpass $38 trillion in debt. So whenever Peon Dusk says that America is going as 1,000% going into bankruptcy, that's on point, man. Because we can see this place spiraling out of control, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this little clip. Watch this. Oh man, let's see. Sound like I ain't got no sound. What was the point of
the Doge cuts, if the economy is going to grow so much, well, I think like waste and forward are not good things to have, you know. I was actually pretty worried about, I guess, I mean, I think in the absence of AI and robotics, we're actually totally screwed because the national debt is piling up like crazy. Now, our interest payments to the national debt exceed the military budget, which is $1 trillion. So over $1 trillion, just the interest payments. You know, I was like, okay, pretty concerned about that. Maybe if I spend some time, we can slow down the bankruptcy of the United States and give us enough time for the AI and robots to, you know, help solve the national debt. Or not help solve. It's the only thing that could solve the national debt. Like, we are 1,000% going to go bankrupt as a country and fail as a country without AI and robots. Nothing else will solve the national debt. And so we'd like to. Well, we just need we need enough time to build the AI and robots and not go back. What was the point of?
So he says that this country is 1,000% going into bankruptcy without AI, and robots, man. So the day of the Lord, you know, is upon us, bro. All right, because once this place go bankruptcy, it's gonna be chaos. All right, you got all types of turmoil in the earth right now. You got all types of, you know, war is brewing, civil war, you know, nuclear war. All these different things are happening in the earth right now, and on top, and then you got all this with the pestilence. You know, Lord will not be able to do a video on that with the pestilence, man. Right, famines and all these different things coming, man. On top of America going into bankruptcy. So he said nothing else will solve the national debt without AI and robots, man. So AI is supposed to do what? Heal this place? Well, look, check it out. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone in his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto the heavens and is lifted up even to the sky. So he's presenting AI as to heal this place, man. But she is not healed. See, these Edomites are living on borrowed time, man, because they only have a certain time to rule, and they are at the end. So he's going to come down with great wrath. So what they're doing is trying to forward their plan, trying to forward their agenda, right? Like AI is just the only way to get out of this mess. But you ain't going to get out of this mess. This is only for the sake of prophecy that the Lord is going to allow them to get so far, man, with this AI and these robots and all the things that they looking to do, man. All right, establishing the image of the beast, you know, in this place, man, for them to implement their MOTB. Okay. So it says, for her judgment reacheth unto the heavens and is lifted up to the sky. Because America has a judgment coming to her, man. Okay. All these things that's happened, this is for the judgment, you know, of Babylon the Great. All right. So it ain't no healing Babylon with nothing. With nothing. The Lord wants this to happen. Okay. So if you still in your mind thinking that you got some type of security, that your FRN is gonna mean something, boy, you here for a rude awakening, man. You people are really about to see, you know, that this place was always set to fall, man, and it ain't gonna be no shaking this John back. Okay, and this is what's gonna come in. Where he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and born to receive a mark. Okay, so this place is, he said it, this place is 1,000% going into bankrupt without AI. And they're going to allow it. They're going to let this place go down like that because this is what they want. Okay, to bring in the new system to get rid of the old paper dollars and and implement this digital currency. All right. So he's presenting AI. He's putting AI out there as peace and safety, right? First Thessalonians 5:1. It says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. And when this place go belly up and this dollar crash and this place go bankruptcy, bro, you know, uh, it's gonna hit them like a thief in the night, man. Okay. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. This dollar crashing, this place going belly up in bankruptcy, you're not gonna escape the pains that come with that. Okay, you see, this is Ecclesiastes 9:12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. So basically, like when a fisher go fishing and he thought they cast that rod out there with that worm or whatever it is that he fishing with. This fish don't know that's and you like, oh shit, look at that, I'm hungry, I'm bite up on that, right? And you get yanked up out there. Well, that was it. You did it tonight. Hmm? And that American dollar, I mean that FRN, you people have swallowed the bait, man. And when this place go out, man, you're going to be dinner, man. The plagues of this place that's gonna bring on this place gonna eat you up, man. All right, the security that America brought you people for so long that you got so comfortable. Like a person can have a job and they can be sitting on top for so long, and then they get comfortable. They get comfortable in the situation, and then you know what? When it's taken from them, then they don't know what to do, and that's exactly how it's gonna happen in America, man. With the bankruptcy of this place, bro. So they're presenting this AI, and they dishing out this AI and robots as if it's supposed to bring peace and safety, or it's supposed to solve the problem. No, you know, it's all part of the plan. Okay, so don't be fooled, man. Never trust thine enemy. So with that, Lord willing, you're edified. Shalom.